Hey, it's RadicalCPA here, the Radical CPA, and I am actually in my office because once again my team has kind of kicked me out of the front area because there's kind of a little traffic going on there with tax season starting, etc. Anyways, I just wanted to talk to you all about something that I did this weekend, and it's kind of silly, but I think also I got a lot of play on it on Facebook, so I was thinking maybe other people would be interested in it. Basically, I just made a bunch of freezer meals. So I went online to a blog. I found a list of 20 freezer meals to make. I paid $5 for this list, and I went to Costco and I purchased all the ingredients, and we sat, and my husband and my two teenagers assembled these bags, freezer bags, which I threw into with all the ingredients and the recipes, etc. And then I put all that in my freezer. So basically I have 20 meals now for the beginning of tax season. So, and I can honestly say I'm usually not that organized with dinner, but for the last 3 weeks, it seems like we've eaten out every night. And when I say eaten out, either grab takeout or ordered, like brought something home or whatever, and it's just too much, right? What's happened is it's one more thing at the end of the day that I have to think about, and it's what are we going to eat for dinner? And I think, to me, it's not what we're actually eating, but it's the thought of having to make that decision every night at the end of the day when we're both tired, and my husband works as well. So anyway, so I did this this meal plan thing, and I'll have to let you guys know how it goes. Hey, Jose, thanks for joining. But I think what's interesting to me about it is whatever you can do to make your life simpler in tax season is going to make for a happier company. Hey, Jeannie, glad you could join us. So anyway, so I made all these freezer meals, and every day we're just going to take one out and we're going to throw it in the crock pot. And at the end of the day, in the morning we'll do that. At the end of the day, whether my kids are complaining about she said something to me, the future is now. Absolutely, the future is now. But if we take if we take our meals out in the morning, and at the end of the day, we have something to come home to eat with, that's going to make my life as a CPA much easier, knowing that I have something to think about. And so I guess what I'm offering up today is to think about what you can do in your own life to make tax season easier, because tax season is actually cool, right? We get to do the cool tax work. We get to see our clients all the time that we don't often get to see, and we get to do, I think, more challenging work during tax season that I think, to me, is the stuff that I love about tax season. But what I don't like about tax season is like day-to-day life that kind of gets in the way, and I don't want to say in the way totally, but kind of makes tax season harder, is like our families and how we deal with the other stuff, because we know that we have all these additional work things that have to get done as well. So today's takeaway is think about things that you can do now to make your tax season from a life perspective easier, because we already know we're going to work at least 50 to 60 hours a week during the end of February, March. We really have our firm really has a 6-week tax season, but I know a lot of you have already started. So I'm just going to quit rambling from now, but my takeaway for today is what can you do in your personal life to make tax season run smoother for yourselves and for your family. And for me, it was to not have to think about what I was going to do about dinner every night. And again, I've said I just had enough of takeout already. So hopefully you'll think about that stuff, and you'll get in a planning mode, and you'll do something different that you didn't do last year to make tax season easier for you. So if you've been here and you've been listening to me, thanks for joining. And this is the Radical CPA, and I'll talk more about other accounting/tax stuff. But to me, this week was all about meal planning. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.